Hi, I'm Elizabeth Hancock with Beyond You Coaching. Have you ever asked yourself what you're meant to do with your life? What your calling or life purpose might be? So many people have asked themselves this question, so I thought it would be helpful to explore this and discover together what a life purpose implicates and essentially means for each one of us. Let's begin with some numbers. Did you know that our modern human form has existed for 200,000 years, with civilization existing for only the last 6,000 years? You and I are among approximately 107 billion other human beings that have ever walked the face of the earth. I don't know about you, but that number is almost incomprehensible to me. Of these billions of people that have already come before us, we are aware of only an infinitesimal percentage of people that have left their mark on the world, either good or bad. This obviously means that the vast majority of human beings go by unnoticed. In fact, it's fair to say that most people are ordinary, unremarkable, and forgettable. Wow. How does hearing this make you feel? What do you find stirring up inside of you? Apprehension? Curiosity? Maybe even anxiety? Perhaps a sudden desire to stand out from the crowd. I only ask because our modern-day cultural and social beliefs seem to perpetuate a notion that we all have a certain calling, a sense of purpose that we need only discover. It's very cliché for modern-day coaches, teachers, and speakers to tell us that we each have something exceptional to add to the world. After all, we all are so unique, one of a kind, and inherently special, right? It's true that we are unique. This is indeed accurate. But then again, so is every leaf found on every tree, every single blade of grass, or every snowflake that ever fell upon the earth. Every being, creature, and piece of life is absolutely unique. So if uniqueness doesn't make us inherently special, what does? Perhaps with humans, it is a sense of accomplishment and activity. We ask ourselves, what mark will I leave upon this world? Or what legacy will I leave behind? This question unknowingly burdens us with discovering what special talent, gift, or service offering we are meant to bring to light. But instead of making us feel inspired or motivated, it actually serves the opposite. Many of my clients come to me with this common dilemma. What is my life purpose, and how do I find it? As you may have already discovered, this is a very heavy weight to bear and often drives people to desperation and even depression. When we cannot find an immediate purpose, we often turn to other sources to alleviate this burden, be it substance abuse, unhealthy relationships, or even social media addiction. We may find ourselves expressing our beliefs, opinions, and personal philosophies to whomever may listen, just to feel a sense of acknowledgement. We may find ourselves arguing with strangers or getting angry when our viewpoints are not agreed with. We may become depressed when others do not give us the attention we have been told that we deserve. But the truth is that this inner calling or life purpose is just another way of saying we are desperately seeking an understanding to our very existence. We despair over not knowing what our true value is as a human being. Without a definite basis for our existence, we otherwise feel worthless. This is nothing but the working of a mind that seeks causality as a framework for existence, and this is the oldest trick in the book. This is called ego. It is only the ego that needs to feel worthwhile through activity and gain. It is only the ego that seeks power and notoriety, name and fame. But the ego is not you, and you already know this. Let me offer you some helpful reminders. Please take a moment now and close your eyes. Remember that time when you were alone, looking up at the night sky, marveling at the immensity of the space above you and the countless stars that shined down upon you? Remember how all thought had suddenly stopped in that moment as you gazed upon infinity? The sense of aliveness coursing through your veins at the realization of your minuscule existence, while at the same time the immensity of simply being alive? Remember looking deeply into your lover's eyes and knowing, feeling, being that two had suddenly become one? So many times that feeling of falling in love with your partner, simply melting into each other with full abandon and surrender. Remember those moments of deep meditation when the body and mind had long been discarded and all that remained was awareness? This awareness that has been and always will be, the consciousness and ever-present witness to all that is. You can go ahead and open your eyes now. Tell me, where in these scenarios was there someone there to feel special? Tell me where this individual was. Did it even matter anymore? Take a moment to remember this. It's useful to remember these moments because they are pointers to truth, your ultimate truth. They are glimpses into eternity. These moments are no different than the so-called mundane moments of everyday life, fixing dinner, paying those bills, going to the gym. The only difference being the ego was temporarily gone during those blissful moments of pulsating aliveness. Therefore, I'm reminding you that your life purpose isn't to do anything or become anyone special, because ultimately, there really isn't anyone there to begin with. This is the game, the great cosmic joke. I'd like to share something with you. Years ago, while in a particularly deep meditative state, I had posed the following question to existence. What is it to be of assistance and service to another? You may think from a human standpoint that helping others could be physical, food, shelter, clothing, emotional, supportive and understanding, or mental, offering clarity or insight. But all of these levels of service are still varying degrees of form. The only true assistance, help, service that any being can offer another is the realization that they are divine and to assist in strengthening the connection of their higher divine selves. The ultimate assistance is to recognize another's divinity, affirm it, validate it, and assist them in remembering it for themselves. That is being of service. This life has been described by the ancients as Leela, the divine play. Your value as a human being is not in your egotistical accomplishments or actions. You don't need to quantify your value because simply being alive is valuable in and of itself. You've just simply forgotten that your greatest, highest, most blissful moments revealed themselves when you no longer existed. Please see this to be true. So what are we to do? Does this mean that there is nothing to do, nothing to be? Not at all. Life is a play, a glorious game full of wonder, mystery, miracles, and immense love. We've each come here with certain qualities to paint with. We use these to explore, discover, create, and ultimately evolve. The aim is to do what you can when you can. Don't hold back. Pursue what makes you feel alive and be of service to those through whatever work you choose. The work itself is not the point. It is the living of the work, the playfulness and enjoyment of it that is the profoundness of life. So some of you may be relieved or perhaps disappointed that there is no life purpose for anyone. But there is life, and it is your purpose to live it. That is the simple truth. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and share it with others who you think can benefit from learning more about life purpose or lack thereof. Also, please share your moments of divine clarity where you remembered your divinity in the comments below. Let me know how you can bring this awareness more and more into your life. Share your insight and your experiences so that others can learn and grow through your service. If you're new here and are interested in learning more about the mind, personal growth, and higher awareness, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.